fun to do bad things, but I wanted to do hood stuff with my friend.
17 members and associates of the Hells Angels are facing criminal charges in a violent attack.
Federal agents allege the outlaws sold drugs, traded firearms, and engaged in insurance fraud and even tampered with government witnesses.
We have learned there is cell phone video as well as surveillance video of evidence in this attack.
The U.S. Attorney characterized today's raids as historic, the largest federal bust on organized criminal gang activity.
Retaliation is common for crimes involving biker gangs. However, it could happen anywhere because of how interconnected gangs have become nationwide.
The 3-year investigation resulted in 42 federal indictments on a variety of charges, including racketeering, money laundering, drugs, gambling, insurance fraud, and extortion.
There's a bunch of bikers up here, and they're shooting guns and stuff. I need the police now.
Play on foot going towards 2nd Street. Okay, we see.
Then you see a pack of Hells Angels going by, people are going to want to look. Next thing you know, cars, because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined the street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back. Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. I said, well, go talk to them. Find out what they want. And they came back. They go, they want to talk to you.
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out back.
Got put out in 2006, back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon 2011. Came out of there, I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to be talking about the Mongol that crashed into the pack on video. And there's a bunch of other things I want to talk about, and I got a bunch of clips to show you guys from different things. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. We've been growing at a steady pace. We're getting a lot of feedback, and I appreciate every single one of you. I try to respond to a lot of comments, and I really appreciate you guys. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for everything you do for the show. We just hit 16,300 subscribers, and we're climbing every day. Big milestones coming. Rory, what's up? How are you? Craig, Path Killer, Waddell, Johnny, what's good? Watching from my prison cell phone. Shout out to you, Johnny. That's dope that you're able to watch me from behind bars. I can't even imagine that, man. Keep your head up. Ken, how are you? Good morning. Shout out to everyone that takes the time. I really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. We got a lot to talk about today. So there was a fire in the next town over where I live at, and a firefighter was killed. I guess one of the pieces of equipment snapped off or something like that, and he died. So this is a wild story. This is the house where it happened. So this happened in Plainville, Connecticut. A firefighter who died after battling house fire has been identified. Raymond Ray Allen Maru, 60 years old, was working at the scene outside near the fire truck when a piece of the truck broke off and hit him in the leg. And it killed him. Plainville firefighter died from his injuries after working at the scene of a house fire on Sunday morning. The Plainville Fire Department went to Maria Road around 6:20 a.m., according to Connecticut State Police. We all know that they're corrupt as hell. You guys seen it in the news lately, but that's another story. Plainville firefighter was identified as Raymond Ray Allen Maru. 60 years old, was working outside near the fire truck. A piece of the fire truck broke free and hit him in the leg. causing catastrophic injuries. That sounds like a freak accident. That's insane. Let me show you a picture of this guy. He's been on the fire as a firefighter for quite a while. Plainville police said in a statement, "We stand with Plainville Fire Department as they mourn the loss of a member who's made the ultimate sacrifice at a house fire earlier this morning. Our thoughts and prayers are with the fallen firefighter, his family and loved ones, friends, and the entire department." Governor Ned Lamont, the corrupt governor of Connecticut, ordered all flags be flown at half staff to honor the firefighter until sunset. The extreme sadness today, we mourn the life of a Plainville firefighter who senselessly put his life on the line to serve and protect his community. Today, tragedy is another reminder of the extraordinary risk that firefighters face as part of their duties. Yeah, that's a pretty sad situation. Plainville's a small town, and stuff like this doesn't really happen much. But it sounds like a freak accident. But we got a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. First, hey, lock load down under. How are you? So today, the first thing we're going to talk about is this Mongol member that crashed into the pack. This happened in Utah. I believe it was Utah. I mean, the patches on their back say Utah, but who knows where it happened. We don't know exactly where this happened. But I slowed it down a little bit so you guys can see and zoomed in a little bit. So let's take a look at this whole situation. I mean, stuff like this happens all the time. Like, I guarantee you every single club out there or people that are just riding packs always have mishaps and things like that. But so I slow it down and you could kind of see maybe what happened. I have a theory, but you guys can see it for yourself. I don't know exactly. Right here. So it looks like he hit something and he like went airborne. You guys see the sparks right there? Bam. But what did he hit? I don't see anything in the road. You guys see anything? He hit something because he went launching airborne. I'll bring it again. See, at first I thought he clipped that other car, the car that's going the other way. It looked like he possibly clipped that other car, right? Right there. But you could see the sparks on the bottom. So it looks like maybe he hit something in the road. Right there. Boom. And he goes airborne. He almost got launched off the bike. That's at like slowed down, but here's it at full speed. So he was going pretty quick to have a situation like that happen. I mean, your mind is racing, it's kind of like a reaction type thing. But I'm just curious to know what do you think he hit right here? Something maybe was in the crosswalk. Boom, because he hit it right there. You see the sparks flying. Yeah, they got a lot of street bikes. You notice that? There's a lot of street bikes in this pack. That's pretty wild, right? There's quite a bit of street bikes with these guys. I mean, that could have been a lot worse than it was. It could have been a lot worse. Here it is, slow down. He almost got launched off the bike. Boom. Shit, you think maybe it was something on his bike that got locked up or something? Because you see the sparks continue all the way down. Do you see that? The sparks are continuing. And it looks like something's scraping. So maybe it was a malfunction on his bike? Could have been, right? It looked like he came close to that car, but I don't know. To that SUV. See the spark continue. And then there's a piece right there. You see the piece right there on the bottom left? That could be a piece off of his bike. Hey, Spider Club, what's up? Jer, what's going on? It could be his kickstand, right? It could be. It could be his kickstand got knocked underneath it. The tire blew. I don't know. I didn't see that. Rear wheel locked up, it looked like, and scraped the belt. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Just like at that precise moment, right? But see how close he is to that car? That SUV right there? Really close. I mean, The sparks don't happen until the car is like almost past him. See, the sparks are going right there. So do you think the car could have knocked into the bike and maybe knocked something loose? Like you said, maybe his kickstand or something? And his bike won't move, right? Can't move it. He's trying to move the bike and he can't. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this situation? We got a bunch of clips for you guys today, so I want to know what you guys think of that. That could be also floorboard. Floorboard could have went loose, possibly. Now this is a wild situation, right? This happened in California. I believe it was Orange County. Let's see. I want to make sure I give the people credit. So I got this video from Outlaw Archives. Make sure you go check him out. His chain is wrapped up in the wheel housing. Definitely hit the cement median. So this next video is coming out of Orange County, California, I believe, right? It shows two members of the Hells Angels at an Orange County fair helping the security guards locate a teenager who allegedly skipped the line to go on a ride. And this is wild. Spiders Club said no chain on that model. What is a belt drive, right? Or is it a shaft drive? Now this is a crazy video. Check this video out. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Are you ready for this? Now that's two members of the Hells Angels from Orange County, I believe. This is the Orange County Fair. There's one member right there with the bald head and they have black and white on. Out this kid right here for getting on a ride without a bracelet on. And they're escorting him off the ride. Dude skipped the line for a fucking ride at an amusement park. Like, why would they do that? Why would they assist the security to take a kid off of a ride? They're like pointing him out and shit. Why? It's just weird. It is kind of weird, Edward, right? The street bike with a cruiser and a sport bike and an e-bike. They were like a pack of all kinds of different people. So, I can't confirm, But other people have confirmed that these are two members of the Hells Angels. Other people have confirmed it, Harry. Look, he's like, he don't have a ticket on his wrist. I guess you're supposed to have a ticket on. They do not have members gear on. Well, someone confirmed it. I mean, someone was saying, oh, why do they got black and white on? Wouldn't that be the other guys? Angel was online and this kid, and he didn't like being cut. Probably disrespect. Maybe, could be, right? Because the angel was online with his kid. Oh, the angel was in line with his kid, and he didn't like being cut. Oh, so this kid jumped in front of everyone in the line, but still, you're not going to go up there and be like, hey, get him out of the line, right? You're waiting in line with your kid. What do you do, right? You're waiting in line with your kid to go on this ride, and this kid cuts in front of you and jumps on the ride. Do you jump up there and say, hey, get this kid out of here? I want to know what your thoughts are. He's like, look, he don't even got a bracelet. This dude jacks him up. And they show him the door. Dude, scared as hell. So we got some other news. Now, you guys know Sturgis is going to be happening. This is like a huge one. I hear a lot of conflicting reports about it. It starts Friday, August 1st, 2025 to Sunday, August 10th, 2025. And I keep hearing a bunch of different things. A lot of people say that it's going to be peaceful, but there's other people that's saying it's not, and people are going there for problems, but other people are going to be there in force. I want to know what you think is going to happen at Sturgis this year. Do you think it's going to be a peaceful rally, even though there's other people, there's other players on the field this year? Usually, Groovin, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for joining us today. I wouldn't be a line official. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't care. Little kid cuts. Who gives a shit, right? I wouldn't be jumping in there and grabbing the people off the ride. I wouldn't give a shit. It's a damn amusement park. Who cares? Joe, what's good? Staxx, do your thing, man. So everyone knows that the Big Four always changes. It goes from this club to this club to this club. It changes every year, probably every couple of years. It changes on who the Big Four is. In the country, you got different clubs in different sections of the country. In Sturgis, it so happens to be Hells Angel territory. A lot of people that support the Hells Angels go there. Everyone knows that Daytona Beach is usually the Outlaws are down there. So usually Hells Angels don't go down there a lot, but they do. But this year, there's another player on the block, the Pagans. And I hear that they're going to be at Sturgis. What do you think is going to happen if they go to Sturgis? Do you think it's going to be peaceful? But we got another player that's going to be on the block this year. Let's take a look.
All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be
these two guys are going to Sturgis this year. So you guys better watch out.
All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be headed out to Sturgis tomorrow. Put your bifocals on so you can make sure you see us. God bless. All right.
What? So, okay, Sturgis doesn't start until Friday, August 1st, right? Why would they be leaving tomorrow? You still got like 4 days until. What are they trying to get in and out before the other clubs show up? Is that their idea? Is that their idea of showing up? They're gonna go there before every other club that they talk shit about online. They're gonna show up before they even roll into town, huh? I can't believe these guys are still around. I mean, they gotta be cops or plants or something.
All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be headed out to Sturgis tomorrow. Put your bifocals on so you can make sure you see us. God bless. All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be headed out to Sturgis tomorrow. Put your bifocals on so you can make sure you see us. God bless.
Spiders Club says they won't show up. Yeah, that's usually what people do, right? They'll make a video after, once they leave, so that it kind of looks like they went there, but they're already gone by the time. Oh, Deb, what did your mama take you to this store? Yeah, they just got back from a trip. Their mom took them to the store. Yeah, they definitely are trouble. Them guys are trouble. I mean, how you going to wear a 1% patch next to your badge? It makes no sense. So, this video is funny, this little clip, right? They called it Tons of Anarchy, and I could not stop laughing. But this is pure dedication. Tons of Anarchy. That bike is small on that guy. What membership was that? Oh, that was the Twin Outlaw Sisterhood. This guy's huge. Biker News Canada, what's going on? This dude is huge. That's dedication. Doug says, poor bike is hurting. It's hurting. Gravy is not a beverage. Tons of Anarchy. It looks like if he were to fall, he would just roll like down the road. But shout out to him, man. That's a lot of dedication. There's a lot we got going on. How was you guys this weekend? Let me see. I know I got some more for you guys. Some videos I just can't play you here. But go check out Patreon because there's a lot of good videos over there. I just can't play them here. They're too graphic. Who in the chat is going to Sturgis? So we're going to be doing a show where we talk about this situation about passing 1%ers, because there's been a lot of different videos coming out about going around 1%ers. If they're in a pack, like, and I heard someone respond to this, right? Because there's tons of videos of people saying you don't pass 1%er. And I have all the videos of different things that have happened, and we're going to take a look at it. We might as well check it out now.
It don't matter. I'm crazy. I don't care. That's going to work that way. It don't work that way. Okay? That's the way it is in the MC world.
He says that's the way it is in the MC world, but these people are not in a motorcycle club. So does it matter? Does he have to ask permission before he goes around someone? If he's in traffic, does he have to ask permission? I think you should be respectful, right? You don't just blow around him doing 100. You should at least, like, you know, signal that you're going to do it. And because if you're being all reckless, different things will happen. You know, we've seen videos. There's tons of videos out there. I'm going to show you some of them now. I have a whole folder full of them. Let me see. There's about 8 videos here. So we'll go through all of them. And there are different situations where people are going around 1% clubs. What do you think that the protocol should be for going around a 1% club?
When you pass members of Pagans Motor Club. This biker tried to pass the members, but they didn't like that.
Pagans, the local... Why? Why? Why?
For some reason, they have a car riding with them that tells everyone to back up. The biker quickly left, because apparently the pagans in his city are very violent. What would you do?
Hit the medium. So that's what happened? He hit the median? That could have been a lot worse, man. Mountain Woman, how are you? Thank you for joining me today.
In this situation? Let me know in the comments. This is what happens when you pass members of Pagans Motor Club. This biker tried to pass the members, but they didn't like that.
Pagans, the local... Why? Why? Why?
For some reason, they have a car riding with them that tells everyone to back up. The biker quickly left, because apparently the pagans in his city are very violent.
No, they told you to back the fuck up. Just say back up. They said back the fuck up. They weren't playing. Like, Wildcard says, most independent bikers do not know this information. I think you should be respectful when you're passing anybody on the road. You know, cars don't give a shit. They have no respect for people on bikes. Look at this. Now, this dude's riding next to a pack of bikers, and one of them decides to try to kick him off the bike. That's crazy. He's waving me in front to keep me from going. Keep me from the pack. I know that this stuff I can't read that. Signal to keep going. Mountain Woman says, my old man suggests if you pass a pack do not stop or fuel ahead of the pack on the highway. This idiot from the club in town tried running me off the road the other day. What? What the hell? What was that all about? Why do you do that? Idiot from a club in my town. Was he in a truck or a car? Or was he on a bike? Now this happens all the time. See, these guys are all pissed off that he's even near them. Like,
this rider was at the light minding his own business when a couple of biker club members pulled up next to him trying to intimidate and force their club rules on him. This rider didn't back down, and he wasn't about to let two grown adults acting like children get the best of him.
that's crazy, man. Brando's right. Just because you joined a club don't mean you know how to ride worth of shit. I mean, most of them know how to ride, but I mean, there's certain people that don't. Everyone that's in a motorcycle club isn't a professional on a motorcycle. You know, there's assholes in every group. Look at this guy just staring at him. But so he's sitting in his own lane, right? And they come up from each side and they go around him. There's got to be proper protocol for going around people, right? I think as long as you give them respect, then you'll get respect. That's pretty much how it works, right? Now, this is someone was saying it was a Hessen. The Hessen's Motorcycle Club. This guy just cuts him right off. Like, now is this okay? He just rolls up, cuts right in front of him. Like, there is proper protocol, but not all bikers know it. Like, is this okay what this guy does? Like, that's crazy. He goes right into his oncoming path. Like, why would he do that? The whole lane was open. He goes right into his lane. Why would he do that? That's just being a dick. And then he won't let him pass. He won't let him pass. So every lane he's going in, he's trying to go around. What's the fuck is that? What's that? Damn, we got 146 people in the house. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. Make sure you check out Patreon. We got a lot of content on Patreon. There's things on Patreon I cannot play over here. Too graphic. Now, what do you guys think of this situation? He just did that to be a dick, didn't he? Yeah, you're right, Judas. Some people have more rules than society puts on us already. Great channel, Staxx. Staxx has a great channel. Thank you, Spider Club. I appreciate it. Now say the Blue was watching this shit and 1% got stopped. He's packing maybe a little nose candy. Well, stupid get stupid prize. I mean, if you're doing stupid shit like that, you probably shouldn't be driving like a dick, right? He's just trying to go around him. And this guy won't let him pass. Ego Staxx is all 100%. There's a lot of egos out there to deal with, but I think people don't understand that when these people join motorcycle clubs, they have more rules than you do in society. I mean, you got to obey most of society's rules, right? But then they join a motorcycle club and they have all these other rules they got to follow. But just because someone is in a motorcycle club, does that mean people that aren't in a club have to obey their rules? Or does it not matter? It's another form of road rage, bike rage. I believe it's out there. Definitely is. I'm in, Staxx. Thumbs up. Mark, what's going on? How are you? So I got a funny one to show you guys. Check this out.
Get a load of all this brothers. Brother. Get a load of all this brothers.
I thought you guys get a kick out of that one. But we got a lot to talk about. I know the Prez got his video. He's not happy about all. I mean, he's sure getting brought to guys' attention. I'll do this again, maybe okay. I mean, so what happens when a video like that transpires, right? And it's all over the internet. Do they bring it to the club and say, here, look at this. Look what this guy's up to, what he's doing? I'm thinking probably they do, right? Yeah, let's take another look at that first video. And you guys tell me what you think happened. It kind of does look like he bottomed out. And maybe a piece of his bike broke off or something like that. Tell me. That shit could have been a lot worse, though. Right here. Yeah, but was there a speed bump there or something? Because you can't see it. He hits it right there. Bam. And he goes launching in the air. Right there. Boom. And the sparks never stop. Once the sparks start, watch. They don't stop. They just keep going. You see the sparks? And you can see pieces flying off. See the pieces flying off? Right there, there's a piece right there. Bam. And then he smacks into the back of that bike. And that guy goes flying down. He gets launched in the air, though. He could have got thrown off the bike. This reminds me of a situation Pee-wee told me about. Two of them. One of them, he said, was at a pole station, like a poles, you know, the poles on the highway. And one guy was popping them things at a gas station, and he kept revving up and then dropping back and revving up and then dropping back, and they were all together in a pack, and the dude was dropped back and he revved up and he smashed right into the back of him. He ended up messing up his leg, and Pee-wee was pissed. Hey, Mercy Show, what's going on? Salute to you too, man. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this show. The new Mongols in Utah showing their independence. Yeah, they're all over the country now. I mean, they're in Texas. They're in Utah. I believe they're in Illinois now, right? I've heard about that run. Are you going to Sturgis this year, Spiders Club? He hit the curb and knocked the spring off the kickstand, and he grabbed too much throttle trying to regain control. Kickstand dragging the ground, causing more sparks. Yes, sir. I was supposed to go to Sturgis 2 years ago, and I was supposed to DJ at a strip club, but I ended up leaving Minneapolis before all of it transpired. Experience, not independence. I mean, look, there's only 2 Harleys in this whole pack, 2 or 3. And the rest of them are sport bikes. Look, when they drive away, you can see them all. There's one right there and one right there, and that was it. The rest of them, all sport bikes. Definitely. Like if someone's not paying attention, right? It can easily cause catastrophic failure. I mean, a lot of these guys ride like so close to each other and they're going so fast that one little thing can cause the whole thing to collapse. But it's pretty wild to see people riding in a pack the way that they do ride. It is wild. And shout out to everyone out there that rides in a pack. Yeah, right. Maybe learn how to ride first and then join the club. Center median is what he hit. Oh yeah, there is a median, huh? In between the road, right there. You can see it. I didn't even see that. So he did hit the median. That's how he launched in the air. He hit the median. You see his front tire right there? It hits the median. Boom. That's right. And it launched him in the air. Okay. I'm surprised that other guy didn't hit the median too. Right? The first guy. Watch the first guy. I'm surprised he didn't hit it. He must have just missed it. That's what he did hit. He hit the median. Here, let's watch it at full blast. The front guy right there, he just missed it. Just missed it. It could have been way worse. 100%. Must have been his Skechers. That dude almost clipped it. Damn. You imagine if he shot into the other lane? That would have been bad. Yeah, I've seen someone Superman it before with the throttle. And they couldn't stop. Their legs were off the pegs, and they were just gunning it. You know, it's fun when you're a kid and you're trying to learn how to ride. I remember sitting back, right? Look, they're not even all Harleys, a bunch of street bikes and so shout out to them. I'm glad that they're not injured that bad. But I remember being a kid, learning how to ride, Staxx, did you see the bank robber on a motorcycle that rear-ended a tractor trailer yesterday at 100 miles an hour on 95? No. I'm going to check that out, though. So I remember sitting there, and this dude's gunning this bike, right? And he's like, wing, wing, wing. And I'm just sitting there watching him. And I didn't know anything about riding back then. I didn't know anything. And I ain't no Evel Knievel either. I do know how to ride a bike, though. But he's gunning it. Wing, wing, wing. And he just dumps the clutch. Boom. And the whole bike just flew in the air right on top of him. The next thing you know, he's screaming. He's underneath the bike. I'm trying to lift it off him. It was interesting. And then it's my turn. And I'm like, I'm not letting the clutch go that fast. Hell no. Grabbing the throttle lock. It's just called whiskey throttle. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. Let me see if I can find it. But Sturgis is going to be happening this Friday. Here's some pictures from Sturgis. Through the 10th. So Friday through the 10th, Sturgis. Should be an interesting set of events. Hopefully, it is peaceful because there's no need for violence in any situation. What state did that happen in? Oh, I see it right here. Yeah. They ID'd him, it says. A fatal accident on 95 in Stonington. Connecticut man killed on motorcycle crash on I-95. See if there's a video of it. I know I can't play it here if there is. But I'll try to get the video. And let me get this story for you guys. It says a New Haven man who died when his motorcycle he was riding struck the rear of a tractor trailer on Interstate 95 in Stonington on Wednesday and is suspected of bank robbery only minutes before the fatal crash. Sean Tomey. Hold on. Police say a motorcyclist has died in a crash on Wednesday in Stonington, believed to be a suspect in 2 bank robberies shortly before the crash. The Webster Police Department in Massachusetts confirmed Friday that Sean Tomey, 52 of New Haven, is a suspect in a bank robbery at Hometown Bank on Gore Road in Webster. They said that he is believed to have crashed his motorcycle after robbing another bank in Stonington. Tomey died as a result of the crash after colliding with a tractor-trailer truck. The Groton robbery happened Wednesday around 11:20 a.m. at the Chelsea Groton Savings Bank in Pawcatuck section of Stonington, police said. Police believe that Tony entered the bank, implied he had a possession of a weapon, and fled the scene with an undisclosed amount of money. Witnesses said they saw the suspect leave the area on a blue motorcycle headed northbound. Shortly later, around 11:33 a.m., state police responded to a fatal motorcycle crash on I-95. Southbound near exit 91 in Stonington. The crash shut down I-91 for hours, causing traffic not only on the highway, but on the back roads as well. Stonington Police and State Police have confirmed that the man who died in the I-95 crash is connected to the bank robbery earlier that morning. The FBI is also assisting Stonington Police with the bank robbery investigation. So that's crazy. The cops were not even chasing him, and he took off, and he crashes, doesn't get to spend the money. And that's the same area, you guys remember when I did that show about the guy who had his son rob the bank with him? And they both ended up going out in a blaze of glory at a motel. That's the same area where this transpired. Impressive 40 years. Respect, Albert. From Alberta, Canada. Shout out to everyone out there in Canada. What happened to Ken? Hey, Chris Rankin, what's up, man? Shout out to Hatchet. Dropped 2 weeks ago. I'm glad I'm okay. I got a lot of surgeries and rehab ahead. Be careful, people. 100%. Be aware of your surroundings. If you're driving a car, be careful. You know, people don't give a shit nowadays. A lot of people are on their bikes and they're just distracted. Like yesterday, I'm driving, right? I'm at a light and the light turns green. The people don't go. And I beat the horn. And they're like, and they're on their phone. They're on their phone. So if someone's on their phone while they're driving, they're not paying attention to their surroundings. And they can kill someone like that. So be aware of your surroundings. Especially if you're going to Sturgis this year. You want to be aware of your surroundings.
All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be headed out to Sturgis tomorrow.
Because these guys will be at Sturgis. Very dangerous individuals. They're considered armed and dangerous.
All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be headed out to Sturgis tomorrow. Put your bifocals on so you can make sure you see us. God bless. All right, we just got back off a trip. We'll be headed out to Sturgis tomorrow. Put your bifocals on so you can make sure you see us. God bless.
So, by all means, if you guys see them in Sturgis, you already know what to do. But if you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube.
Fun to do bad things, but I wanted to do Humorous stuff with my friends.
Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, and have a safe one. And remember, don't be a bitch. Peace.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.